My name is Mesut Kaçmaz. I was teacher, I was educationist, and my last duty was in Pakistan. I was director of public relations over there. I was doing as principal for 5 years.
This is Meral Kaçmaz. I'm a science and English teacher, and I was working in Pakistan at public schools as a deputy principal while just before when I was kidnapped.
Before 27th of September, almost 10 days before our kidnapping, our abduction, there were some people around our house continuously hearing and gazing while I was going to mosque from my house. I have been actually selected randomly. I used to go to Turkey frequently, and I used to receive invitation from the Turkish government. That's why I was known well in Turkey as well in Pakistan for those people. Of course, I was the director of as a public relations. Maybe just to disconnect the relations with good people in Pakistan, that was the target. So during the 27th of September, I was in a sleep, but my wife was wakened. So she woke me and she said that there are some police officers in front of the house. It was at night, 1:30 a.m.
There wasn't any sign on the cars, or there wasn't uniform on the people. They were plain clothes and almost 15, 20 weaponized people, but we didn't know who they were.
So they have raided to my house, even though our landlord tried to prevent them to enter inside. But they came to my house and they said that they are going to take us to safe house. And I asked any legal document, warrant, paper, or any ID to make sure that they are the official people or officers. And they have rejected to show anything. When we protest, they have beaten us too much, me, my wife as well, and my children. And my wife, unfortunately, fainted at the door of the house. We have been taken like that, and we have put in a separate vehicle. And then in the car, I have been beaten too much. They were continuously beating me on my face, on my head, on my shoulder. And when I was asking that, why are you beating? What is the reason? Or where are they taking me? And what about my family, my kids, my wife? And they were not responding.
They have taken us to this place which they have hold us. And the first time in my life, I had to clean up blood from my kids' body and from my husband's body because they were pulled on the ground and their body was covered with bruises and wounds. And I was shaking because in Pakistan it was very usual to disappear people after kidnapping. We are in a place without sunlight, we can't see outside, and everywhere was covered with iron bars and curtains, and then it was really scary. But because we were with children, in the meantime we had to calm them down. One of them was 15, other one was 17. They are minors, and they are girls. But they had to suffer handcuffs, they had to suffer being blindfolded, black sacks, and then with the beating, and then pulling on the ground. So they didn't deserve it. After 17 days, they said that they will take us to the capital of the Pakistan, and in the capital, we will be allowed to meet with our lawyer and with the people from the Turkish embassy. And that moment we realized that they are handing us over to somebody, but we don't know who they are handing us over.
We have been handed over us to Turkish intelligence, and the Turkish government sent special jets, that's all, for us only. And we have been taken to Istanbul. But during almost 5 hours, 30 minutes during flight time, I have been tortured a lot, and I have been really threatened over my family. And they have told me, just we are going to accept whatever we say, and otherwise we are going to rape your daughter, your wife, in front of you. So when we arrived to Turkey, that journey continued like that.
After our kidnap, I was taken under custody in Turkey with the children, and they had to experience those environments. They were behind iron bars, and later on, I was kept in a cell in Turkey for 6 months. So our kids were alone with their uncle. I couldn't even hear one of my daughter's voice for 2.5 months. You know, you are half dead because if you are separated from your kids forcibly, you are half dead. And not only me, I was in one of the cells, but I was able to see the women in the other cell. And then they were all same. There were lots of women crying for their children. When you are in those conditions, you don't cry for anything else. You cry for your children actually. And the worst than crying for my children was watching other mothers who are crying for their children because it is so painful. They made me believe that I will never leave the jail in my life. I believe that lifetime they will put me in the jail because, you know, if you kept under custody for 1 month without sunlight, without proper food and the conditions, you believe whatever they try to make you believe. But I didn't sign what they wanted me to sign. I didn't accept what they forced me to accept. And I thought that 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I don't know. But finally, one of the courts will prove that I'm innocent.
Our court cases, I mean, our hearing started 13th February 2018, and it was a very tough case hearing. I have told everything to the prosecutor. The second case hearing was 26th April 2018. That time my wife was released, and 3rd of July, my last case hearing. So court has ordered to release me as well. And then he said that we are going to be sentenced for each year 3 months, actually, me and my wife as well. So that we are safe right now. This is the situation, what happened.
The verdict was supposed to reach much earlier. I think they are trying to buy some time because they know that one day, how ridiculous is our case will be clear. You know, we used to think that in our country, justice is over. We know that how judiciary is being controlled by the government, and whatever government says is the ultimate truth, and nobody can change it. And we don't know what to do. We are helpless.
The people who kidnapped us, they have continuously told us that our file was clear in Pakistan, and he said that they have received the file from 5 intelligence services of Pakistan, and it was clear. Only one thing he said that, sorry sir, you are being ruled in Turkey by dictator, and this is the order of Erdogan, order of Turkish government. They have put pressure on us to kidnap you, and we don't know what is the reason. We have no file.
The problem was not our critics about the Turkey or the government. The problem was not supporting Erdogan. Because we are people who love their country. I love my country. Turkey is my nation, my country. I will always love my country and my nation. There is no doubt. But the problem was not supporting them. I mean, you don't nowadays. The situation is somewhere like that. You are a journalist or you are someone in a critical point, and you don't have to criticize them. Even if you don't support them, it is enough to be eliminated.